Fantastic. I'd love to say I did that myself, but no, I didn't. It is about an encounter, and what it comes down to is, for you guys, I mean, let me use myself as an example. I'm ruined for Christ. Do you know what that means? All the things that I wanted to do in my own life, I put them aside, and I've decided that I'm going to follow Christ. The years that I've spent teaching here, and most of you are aware that I've spent time teaching here, there was one goal I had in mind every time I came to school. Every time I drove to school, I prayed. You know what I prayed? This is what I prayed. This little secret. Every time I prayed when I came to school, I prayed, God, show me the opportunities today where I can share with people like yourself, with a group of kids. And I'd sit in that gym next door at the end of a phys ed session sometimes, and we sit around, we just do a bit of a God chat. And there'd be people in the room here who would probably recall that happening every now and then. We'll just talk about God, even if it was just for 30, a few minutes, because that's what's in here. That's what's in here. I'm ruined for Christ because I've got a relationship with Him. I've had an encounter. I want to encourage you guys, if there's anything that you need to pray for God to reveal Himself to you, but you have to invite Him to do that. You need to pray for that. Let me read this prayer. I'm going to leave you with this. This is a prayer. It's called a teenager's prayer. It's just something that's just in everyday language that I think you can relate to. Don't make a big deal of prayer. Just talk to God in everyday language. That's kind of what this does. I'm actually going to pray this. If you want to close your eyes, you can. If you don't, that's fine. If there's something in here that you relate to personally, then just talk to God about it in your head while we're praying it, and ask Him to help you. Because there'll be some stuff in here that probably relates to you. So if you want to bow your heads, that's fine. If you don't, it's fine. It's all cool. Jesus, I don't pray much, perhaps, but now I'm needing to talk to you about me. Jesus, I'm confused. I sometimes really don't know who I am. Some of my relationships aren't working out. I'm trying to figure out what kind of lifestyle I'm to follow, and there are so many alternatives. Life is pretty difficult. I can't understand my parents sometimes. School is hard. Friends come and go. I don't like myself very much, and I'm scared about the future. I know unless I work hard, I won't make it, but it seems a long grind. I want to be independent, but I also want to respect my parents, and I want my parents to respect me. If I make mistakes, help me learn from them. And if my parents are critical of some things, help me remember they're mainly trying to protect me and warn me because they care about me. I don't care very much about how to be a Christian, but I want to learn more. I want my questions answered. There are big moral issues. Smoking, drinking, drugs, sex. And I'm torn between finding the truth and having a good time and keeping my friends. If something's right, I want to do that, rather than wearing a mask and being a phony just to be popular. If I really choose to follow you, it's going to be hard at school. Other kids don't easily accept people who are different. Jesus, when it's tough, help me make a stand. See me through another day. I give my life to you. Take me as I am and make me into a worthwhile person. Forgive me for living without you. You have a great plan for my life. Help me to find it. I want to make a difference in the world. And when I die, help me to have lived well. Amen. God does have a great plan for your life. And He wants to have an encounter with you. He's just there, arms open wide, and He just wants you guys to reach out to Him. I encourage you to do that. Thanks for your time.
Sweet, thank you. Let's give it up for Mr. Eaton. Yeah. Alright, just a reminder, what is on next week? Can someone just yell it out of me? Movies. So we will see you next week.
There's one thing you have to remember. Free popcorn, but no dinner. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. It's alright.
So don't come hungry.
See you guys next week at Movies.